Ignition sequence start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Baub Show has been relaunched with all new celebs.
This is James Franco.
All new laughs. And all new coffee mugs. Tune in weekday mornings from 9 to 11. Only on UBN Radio.
It's a great message. So now what is everyone's parts? Let's start over here.
Hey there, I play Pete. I am kind of the leader of that crusade up the mountain in a way. I'm the one who decides to go up and make it a shrine. And it is, yeah, as far as the character goes, he's just super headstrong and really, he's just super passionate about everything, whether it's really high stakes emotions where he's really extremely happy or really extremely sad. I think Richard talked to me the first time I even went in and auditioned about how there is no in-between for a 14-year-old. Like, there is no, oh, I kind of feel this way about something. It's like, no, you either feel very passionate about something or you feel very sad about something, but it's always like super high stakes all the time. So I've just had a lot of fun trying to infuse that into the show, I guess.
Fantastic. And
hi, my character is the only girl in the show, the one girl in the Burnt Bark Boys, Frances. Frances also lost her dad in the mining accident, and she's struggled with the 10 years trying to deal with it, and 3 months before we find them in the show, she actually ran out of the town, and has been living by herself in the woods, making it on her own. And so Pete and Dusty, when they're going up to the mine, come across Frances and find her, and she ends up picking up and going along with them to go on this journey and honor her father and finally see that place. So yeah, she's tough. She's a cool girl. She's really she's awesome.
Fantastic.
But you know, she's just like all of them. She's just a 14-year-old kid trying to figure out how she's going to grow up without
which
her dad.
we all do because we're so headstrong at 14.
Yes.
And we're also so lost and so confused.
I play the part of Dusty Rivers, and he is
Such
actually
a good name.
right. He was actually the only one that has not lost his father. His father is a postman in West Virginia, yeah, the little town. He is a pretty absurd character. He's so much fun. He's very quirky and awkward. He's like this 14-year-old going through puberty, trying to figure out who he is. And I mean, he's really, really good-natured, but he just never knows when to not speak. And I don't know. I mean, he's always getting talked into these crazy adventures with his best friend Pete and everything. So, I mean, this is such a fun character just to do. And I don't know, Daniel and I have so much fun with our relationship, and then Lauren too. It's just like the three of us is just taking over the town, going on this big hike.
I love it. And
I play Chet, and Chet is kind of the voice of reason, I think, in the group sometimes, and he's also kind of speaks for the town of Pickaway. He fits in the best with the rest of the people of Pickaway, which is the town in West Virginia they're in. And he lost his father and his mother, actually. So
he lost both.
Yeah, and he.
So you got the real emotions.
Yeah, yeah, I have it the worst.
Yeah.
But he remains really positive through all of it. He kind of is the uplifting character, I think, of the bunch.
I love this concept of the show. So the first song you guys are going to do today, and everyone out there listening, bear with us because we're gonna do our best to make this work.
We're starting with a solo. We're keeping it simple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I can handle a solo. The song is called "Man I Never Knew." Who's singing? So I can.
I am.
Daniel.
So this is a solo. I'm shutting off everybody else's mics. Okay, Daniel, you tell me when you're ready because and then I'm pressing it.
Give me like 20 minutes to warm up. No. Yeah, just go for it whenever.
Okay. I mean, okay. Here you go.
I watch women every Sunday, tender of empty graves, wives of men whose bodies never left company caves. I am one of many boys hearing heartbeats in the hill. I am one of many boys with giant boots to fill. Is there something I can do? Forced to follow footsteps. Something I can do for the man I never knew. Watch my brother every morning. Somehow got his roles reversed. Should be graduating, but the company got him first. I am one of many boys feeling trapped before we're trapped. I am one of many boys, but I'm the first that snapped. Is there something I can do? Forced to follow footsteps. Something I can do for the man I never knew. Grown-ups speak on your behalf, say I'm more like you with every day. But in this crumpled photograph, all resemblance fades away. Is there something I can do for the man I never knew?
I was getting super nervous at the end. I was like, oh my God, this is getting so good. Wait, he's singing louder, he's singing louder. And I'm like watching, I'm like, there's only 7 seconds left of the song. Oh God, they sent me the wrong track. Oh, I was having total panic.
No, that's because, Bob, it's a musical.
No.
They never stop.
No, can you say what's happening? What's happening in the show during the song?
Yeah, of course. So this is when Pete and Dusty have come across Frances, and she's asked to go with them to the burnt part, and they're saying, I think we're going to go by ourselves. And so right before this song happens, she actually breaks Pete's compass so that they can't go without her, because she knows the woods better than them. So she says. So she breaks that compass, and so that's the impetus for this song, is her saying, "You're gonna take me with you. I'm going to the burnt part with you."
Okay, here's a little toy compass with the cast of Burnt Part Boys.
You've ruined my life.
I think you should think that I've made your life. I'm only looking out for your own good. I was just like you 3 months ago, on my first trip to the burnt part.
You've not been up there, no one has.
4 times. Forget the Cub Scout crap, you know. Not a course that you can plot. You Lewis and Clarkers need a little Sacagawea to lead you through a land that maps forgot. North, south, east, west. That little compass didn't have a prayer. Wanna see the burnt part? Hate to break it to ya, I'm your only way to get up there. It's a good 8 miles, but let me say, it's a hike to hell and back.
Hike to hell and back. Hacking back.
Without my lead, you're MIA. A snack for Kodiak. You're lacking intuition, not to mention ammunition. At first glance, you'll piss your pants and turn right back around. You don't know your comp ass from a hole in the ground. There's jagged rocks.
There's jagged rocks.
The thickest quicksand.
Quicksand.
Poison vines that wrap your neck up like a noose.
Neck up like a noose.
There's wolverines. I've seen them firsthand. There are prehistoric creatures on the loose. Wolverines. North, south, east, west. Your little compass didn't have a prayer. Wanna see the burnt part? Hate to break it to ya, I'm your only way to get up there. Yes. It's true.
Are you really our only way? I guess I'll go with you. I guess.
Honestly, okay, I'm just at full disclosure. I am the worst person to go see plays and musicals unless I know that I love it. Like if I'm guaranteed to love it, then I'm like I'll go see Mamma Mia 25 more times, like because I know that I love it. But in general, like if I'm so bad about like, oh, we're in a new musical, come see it, and I'm like, oh God, how do I get out of it? But honestly, if you guys could bring the musicals to me like this every single musical theater geek, that was phenomenal. That was so awesome. Just I loved that you guys all were doing the roundabout everything. That made me so happy. It was so good. It was so good.
Bob, this musical really is up your alley because we're so grateful to Greg Neighbors for making these tracks for us. He's the musical director of the show, but these tracks we're missing this incredible
I can tell
Appalachian bluegrass infused band that backs up this entire show.
Well, and that's what I was expecting because if you'll notice, all the music I chose today was bluegrass because I
noticed that.
Well, because I was going for the bluegrass. Hello, I'm into themes.
You're really good at this. You should keep doing it.
You should do this.
I'm all about themes.
You should choose this for part of your life.
This is a fuchsia.
Thank you. Welcome to the Baub Show, y'all. How did you guys all get involved in the show?
They auditioned.
We did what all actors do.
And there was nobody else in town.
In fact, only the four of us showed up.
They locked everybody else in a closet and then auditioned. Said, I don't know. Nobody else appears to be interested.
Lauren, we weren't supposed to tell them that part. That was the part we're not.
We've already opened. Now all the secrets come out.
Okay, cool.
And this show is getting really good reviews and good buzz because I saw like on Broadway.com, like there's a bunch of stuff. Even like New York is talking about it. Because what is this? Its sort of big debut here in Los Angeles.
It's the West Coast premiere.
It's the West Coast premiere. Yeah. But did it open in New York already?
It had a short run at Playwrights Horizons in 2011. And
Okay.
it had another small production in Nebraska. Richard.
It was actually the University of Nebraska.
University of Nebraska, yeah, in Chicago. So it's not a lot of people have done the show. And nobody on the West Coast until us.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
You are so good at math. With the counting.
1, 2.
What? He's always been good at math.
And what's great about, Third Street Theater is really committed to like elevating musical theater here in Los Angeles, and that's me. That's like my passion, and that's why I've become involved with this theater because they're really committed to being really challenging in the world of musical theater in Los Angeles because the audiences are ready for it. It's just really the theaters that aren't doing it, and Third Street Theater is really stepping up and doing that. And it's pretty cool.
So I don't forget, you guys can get tickets at thirdstreettheater.org.
Yes.
Which is where you can get tickets to the show, and it's theater. It's the theatre.
Yeah, R-E. It's the correct spelling.
Okay. Okay, fine. It's the correct spelling. Third Street Theatre. Since I can't pronounce anything right today. thirdstreettheater.org is where you guys can go and get tickets. Which is how long is the show running?
It's currently scheduled to go through October 20th.
So it's time for me to talk myself into going.
Yes.
You don't need to talk yourself into going because we're not bringing it to you again. So, and if we do, it will be $100,000. So you're going to have to actually go those 3 miles to West Hollywood.
Fair is fair. I think I'll go and see this. Yeah. We have one more song.
Oh, we need to do a headphone.
Yeah, we need to do a headphone pass down again.
Okay.
Headphone pass.
This is, by the way,
this is choreography. It's a musical.
Yeah. And by the way, this is the most people I've ever had in the room at the same time. So since you guys are all sharing that mic, just so you know, you kind of need to like tilt it so that it's kind of front on. Oh, okay. That's even better. Yeah, because if you talk to the side, it doesn't get it quite as good as it does up front.
Well, let me see.
Okay.
Featuring Richard Israel as Richard Hellstern. Wow, as Jake.
That's good work.
Amazing.
There's so many Richards in this show, guys.
Yeah, 2 of them.
There's so many dicks in this show.
There's 3 Richards.
Oh, there are.
I'm glad you said it. Okay, so is everyone ready?
Yes.
Let's see. I'll give you guys all just a little bit of a little pizzazz. So here's Climbing Song, our final song today from the Burnt Part Boys. I keep wanting to say Burnt Boys musicals, but
don't do that.
Haven't yet. But Burnt Part Boys. Here's the Climbing Song.
a tale our boys should know. Listen well to every verse, song about a devil's curse. On a mine called the Burn Part, once the devil took a trip, said he had some time to kill, found an Appalachian hill, named his spot the Burn Part.
What are you doing?
But I know that song. Every kid in town knows it.
Well, it's not just any song.
It's different for the two of us.
I can't sing it.
No.
He's a man who's shoveling coal, digging tunnels down to hell. That's where they'll forever dwell. Trapped them all in the Burn Part. Lift me up, burn me slow. Up the mountain, down below. The devil's plan is mighty, his work a piece of art. He has blessed every man with the Burn Part. He breathed fire back through that hill to scar across the earth. Waste your trees that burns and burn. No, you don't go to the Burn Part. Lift me up, burn me slow. Up the mountain, down below. The devil's plan is mighty, his work a piece of art.
He has blessed every man with a Burn Part.
I ruined it.
There was no ruining.